Am I live? Oh yeah, I think it's ready. Hey, Shug. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. I'm so sorry for last week. I was ready to go, and then I had to make some unexpected changes. Okay, so please forgive me. How y'all doing? What's good, Dan? Dan ready. You said, "What should I look forward to stepping in March?" I know that's right. Thank you, Krista, for being here, and Zivy, my boo. I appreciate y'all. Did y'all see the reading we did yesterday, me and Bishop? I think we're gonna make that like a thing. Okay, Mission Mondays. I gotta check it out. If you didn't get a chance, definitely check it out. All right. He and I wanted to do some like practice so we can yeah. But it's definitely a vibe. So I'm excited to do Talk to Me Tuesday today. I miss you guys because this is my way of communicating. Like I don't talk to nobody. I don't talk to nobody. Like if you was to take my phone and like calculate the minutes I use talking on it, it would probably be less than 2 hours a week. And the 2 hours a week that I do talk on it is probably like to like businesses and stuff. Like not to like for social reasons or anything like that. So y'all are who I talk to. I don't talk to nobody. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into some messages. Daniel's like, what do I have to look forward to going into March? But before we get into that, I got to cleanse. Right? I do have a message here. Okay, so tap in with me. Let's look for positive messages. We are going into Mercury retrograde, which is on the 26th to start officially. But it's already showing its face. Okay, so that's the energy that's going to be, influencing some things. We just came out of an eclipse energy. That energy is, impacted some things. Okay, so a lot going on right now. So let's see what does come out for each person. All right. I'm gonna light it on the stove because I get more of a it's like I guess more powerful. So I'm gonna hold 1 second. Just a second. Yeah. Much better. All right, y'all. Cleansing the energies. Yeah, that's what we want. We want good smudging. All right, cleansing the energies of my space god and of my heart. Cleansing the energies of my dex card and of my heart and of my space and of my mind and of my energy. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, please come into these readings giving clear and beneficial messages that are for the highest good of each person that acts. In Jesus' name, amen. You ready? All right. So Dan wants to know, what should she look forward to stepping into March? I can take this banner down now. What should she look forward to stepping into March? Let's see. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. All right. So I'm gonna use this deck. Yeah. Okay. For Danielle, what can Danielle look forward to stepping into March? What can she look forward to? What's coming in for her? It's going to be a blessing. Okay. One more for Danielle. Okay. So working on it, planning is on the bottom of the deck, right? So you may be working on something, or planning something going into March, or it might have an influence on whatever is coming in for you in March. Okay. Working on it, planning. Okay. So what can Danielle look forward to going into March, Spirit? That's for her highest good. What can Danielle look forward to going into March, Spirit? Okay. This energy came out, but it didn't turn over. It says Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. With career shift on the bottom, work, change, calling. Okay. So you may be interacting with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo that this may be having a career shift, or maybe they're calling, okay, or you know, something going on with their work. Just see messages. Okay, it says incoming communication. So a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo could be calling or messaging you because of know your worth. Okay. Maybe you showed this person, or that you know your worth, that you know your value. Okay. Yeah, maybe things were falling apart, change, endings, rebuild. Okay, maybe things were falling apart at some point. Emotions might have been high, and you, for whatever reason, things could have changed between the two of you because of you knowing your worth. So they may be calling, messaging you, and this person could be calling, especially if they're having like a career shift, especially with the earth sign energies. It could be like, a shift in their stability or finances in some way. Let's see. All right, Spirit. Yeah, look. 10 of Wands is on the bottom. It's about burdens. Okay? Burden, something's heavy. Something's heavy for someone, I feel. There's definitely a conflict. Alrighty. There's a conflict with a masculine. Okay, so you may get a call or a message from a earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. With maybe there's like a career shift or a shift in stability. And it's because of knowing your worth. Now, either they're knowing their worth or you. But let's see. Why is messages here for Danielle, Spirit? Incoming communication for Danielle. Why is this here? Okay. All right. So someone is choosing to go in a different direction. Okay. Someone is choosing a path. They're choosing to let something go. But the Five of Pentacles is like, I'm choosing to let something go. Okay. Because it's hurting me. Three of Swords. Is bringing about grief, is bringing about pain. So someone is like communicating to you, maybe sending you a message or even calling you and telling you like that they're going in a different direction. They're letting something go. Okay, because it's producing grief for them. Okay. They may have avoided telling family or friends, or maybe they feel like they've been like avoidant to people. Maybe they're not as social or as open. Okay, yeah. Nine of Wands, maybe feeling very guarded or cautious or withdrawn. And this could be because of like arguments with the Five of Swords energy. Why is messages here for Danielle? Yep. Yeah. This is the energy of I'm ready. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready to do it. Okay. So someone is choosing to go in a different direction. They're letting something go. They're abandoning something that they feel like is impacting them emotionally in a negative way. Maybe even like making them sadder. They're not social and not talking to family or whatever. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it might have taken some time. This is someone that's, looking at a situation. They're, weighing the pros and the cons. And with the devil energy on the bottom, they're like, this is toxic. You know, I've looked at it. This is no good for me. Okay. So yeah. If there was maybe like consideration to rebuild with the Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords with the Knight of Swords is someone making a tough but important decision to cut it out. Okay. So they can like maybe heal or rejuvenate themselves. So you may be getting a message from someone going into March of them choosing to go in a different direction and let something go. They feel ready to do so. They've looked at the situation, evaluated the pros and cons of it, and they feel like it's toxic, it's no good for them, and they're doing it. Okay. And it's because of knowing their worth. Now, it feels like this is someone that's knowing their worth, And maybe, I don't know, and maybe you're like, maybe you've encouraged this person to like, know their worth or supported them in a way. Why is know your worth here for Danielle? Yeah. They've been avoiding it. Okay, so the Two of Swords energy with the Chariot is like avoiding moving on or moving forward. It's like avoiding movement or even moving. Okay, with the King of Pentacles because someone apologized. It's like someone might have, avoided moving or moving forward with maybe a certain path or direction, and they might have even been considering because of someone apologizing. The masculine apologizing. Know your worth. Why is this here for Danielle? Okay. The Four of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Cups. And it's because of the Emperor. All right. So the Four of Wands is like stability, okay? Especially with the energy of like the career shift showing, and it being like, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is like someone that's actually focused on the stability and the tangible things, like, finances and stuff like that. So the Four of Wands is, that energy of stability, home, safety, that was keeping someone stuck in a disappointing situation. Okay. And it's because of the Emperor or the masculine. Okay. That was maybe causing someone to resist the tower. It's like the masculine was like, no, don't tower this, I'll apologize, or let me fix it, or let's work on it. Right. Yeah. But I feel like whoever is sending you this message has maybe had the time to like go within and think about, whatever is really best for their life, because it's definitely giving the energy of someone that's taking the time to reevaluate things, and look at it and they're noticing like, no, this is no good for me. This is toxic. Okay. And they're ready to, to release it. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How does this impact Danielle's spirit? You might have expressed to someone like that the masculine was a problem. You might have, expressed to them. How does this impact Danielle's spirit? How does this impact Danielle? The Strength card, the Six of Swords, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Devil. Okay, because of the Hierophant. So this impacts you because maybe someone was resisting, maybe leaving something that they were conflicted with, or leaving something that was a conflict to them to move on to something better. So they were resisting the movement to better. And they could have told you like, this is what I plan to do, but not actually do it, because with the Knight of Wands energy and the Devil, is like someone's actions weren't the best, or how they were moving weren't the best, especially because of the Hierophant. Like maybe someone was more concerned about what people think or how people see them. Six of Wands energy and the Seven of Cups. Okay. Knowing they weren't being honest about what was really going on or something like that. So you might have maybe share with someone like know your worth, like this, then the third. And someone was resisting allowing things to move into a better state, maybe telling you what they plan to do but not doing it, okay, because of this Hierophant energy is like a commitment, something they've committed themselves to, okay. So what you can look forward to going into March is getting a message or some communication or even a call from an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this is about choosing a different path. They're letting something go and they're ready to do so. Okay. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you happy with the Sun card. Look, 8 of Wands on the bottom. Spirit's like, yep, it's going to make you happy. You're going to be happy with this communication. Okay. You're going to be happy with it, right? Because someone's been going back and forth with the decision. 2 of Pentacles, going back and forth with a decision about a partnership with the lovers, you know, like going back and forth with it. Okay. Yeah. So it's going to make you happy because maybe you've been encouraging someone to know their worth, you know, like you don't deserve that. You know, we want something better or whatever. So that's what I have for you, Shade. I hope that helped. Moving on to who? Who's next? Oh yeah, Divvy. Divvy's next. Gotta go up here. Divvy wants to know. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Okay. Divvy wants to know what's coming towards her. Right? Right, what's coming towards Divvy? What deck do I want to use? Yeah. Hey, Divvy. You may be interacting with a masculine as well. Okay. And this could be a masculine that's in your community. Okay. So it could be someone that you're around or that you see. You know what I'm saying? Whatever case may be. So for Divvy Spirit, what can Divvy look forward to? Or what's coming towards Divvy? What's coming towards Divvy Spirit? What's coming towards Divvy Spirit? Could be a masculine in your community. Material world, separation, family, masculine, feels a loss. Okay, so there could be a masculine that is experiencing a loss right now, especially if they're in like separation from family. Okay. What's coming towards Divvy Spirit? Please make it clear. What's in Divvy's highest good? What does she need to know at this time? What's coming towards Divvy? Please make it clear. Marriage. Like seriously. It says legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. Okay. So it could be a legal partnership. It can be just a commitment, you know, a societal contract, like it's me and you know. That's like, and it's because of spring. Your love is blooming. Okay. So this can be someone that you're already interacting with. Okay. Someone that's in your community. Right. And maybe things are blooming for the two of you. So maybe it moves into a commitment. Okay. All right, let's see. For Divvy Spirit, look, the 4 Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. It could definitely be an energy of you guys being in a relationship and committing to each other because of someone feeling ready to do so. Yeah, there could be an offer. Okay, an offer for a commitment. Yeah. The 8 of Cups is there. This can be someone that's leaving their past behind, especially if they experienced a loss with like a separation from a family situation. Yeah. So there's an offer that is coming through. The High Priestess energy and the Empress. Mm-hmm. This is someone that's listening to their intuition. The High Priestess with the Empress, like intuitively knowing, like it's going to be good. It's going to grow. This is good. All right. So why is marriage what was coming towards Divi spirit? Why did this card come out? It's what's coming towards Divi. An apology, maybe, or a loving message because of the Strength card. This can be resisting, arrogance. It's just a matter of maybe keeping a connection stuck. The Hangman energy and the Two of Cups, like someone could be looking at it like differently. So someone could be like apologizing to you for resisting. Yeah, they're communicating with the Eight of Wands energy. There's definitely communication coming through with the Eight of Wands because of them feeling ready. Okay, maybe they feel more financially ready. Okay, remember we saw the energy of someone that might have experienced a loss from a separation. Could have definitely been a financial loss. Maybe they felt financially ready. Okay, it could have been a little jealous about like if you are, because the Five of Swords energy with the Queen of Wands could be like jealous of the attention you were receiving, or like your ambition, or just kind of maybe a little jealous of you. But if the Nine of Pentacles here is like maybe they're feeling more stable within themselves, but they're not really intimidated by you. Okay, so they're communicating because they're ready. Okay, or they feel ready. Why is the marriage energy here for Divi? Okay. The Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so they're communicating and apologizing for maybe putting up a block. Maybe they have taken time to like look at their decision, like why would you do that? And they feel maybe kind of guilty or weighed down about it. Okay, so there's maybe an apology that's coming through. What is that deck? Oh, there it is. I want to clarify this Page of Cups. Okay. Clarify the Page of Cups energy for Divi spirit. For Divi, please. Please make it clear. Clarify the Page of Cups for Divi. Right. I heard because the Nine of Cups is on the bottom, I heard in my head for being selfish. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see. Why is the Page of Cups here for Divi? Why is this message coming through for Divi? Yeah, someone was definitely being a fool reverse. They were doing anything. And it was, with the Nine of Pentacles energy, someone's being irresponsible. Yeah. Because of the Ten of Cups. It could be like a family situation or an idea, Yeah. Someone could have been like foolish, maybe, rather irresponsible because of this idea of like family or what they want their life to be like. They could be communicating to you why things were delayed or hung up. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands for Divi spirit. Yeah. The Lovers. They're communicating to you that they, have made a decision. Okay. Maybe about the two of you. Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords. Chariot in reverse. So the Chariot in reverse is like something that's going nowhere. So it's like seeing you as a wish fulfilled, wanting to recover things with the Four of Swords, especially if things have been going nowhere. So they're communicating to you that they've made a decision about maybe the two of you. If they were thinking solely about themselves, or maybe even like being selfish, they could be apologizing for that. And or even communicating that they made a decision because of them being selfish. Right? Because whatever it was, it produces blocks, Seven of Wands. Right? But this is happening because of spring. Okay? It could be actual spring, but it says your love is blooming. Your answers arrive in spring. And we're going into spring, at least here in the States. Why is spring here for Divi spirit? Two of Cups is on the bottom. Okay. Why is Spring here for Divi Spirit? Yeah. Remember I said they were kind of jealous of you? Well, you, Knight of Swords, is who they are choosing. The Knight of Swords energy is taking decisive action, is being like sure in your decision making, regardless if everyone agrees with it or not, or even if you're making an impulsive or irrational decision. This is someone that is sure, right? So your love is blooming or your answers arrive in spring because of someone being sure about you. Okay, with Justice on the bottom and the Ace of Cups, they feel like this is the right thing to do. Okay, it's like it's a just new beginning or a just opportunity. Why is Spring here for Divi? Clarify Spring for Divi Spirit. Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles for Divi Spirit. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles for Divi. The Six of Cups in reverse. With the Five of Cups in reverse. They're letting someone else go. They're letting someone else go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and maybe even like letting go of the disappointment in it of it. It's like coming out of that sadness. Yeah, dropping their guard. It's like giving up on it. Clarify the Knight of Swords. This could be a water sign, but I feel like this clarify this Knight of Swords energy for Divi. Someone's making this decision because of maybe them having strong feelings for you. For Divi Spirit. Yeah, okay. The Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. It's like them maybe feeling a loss without you. Okay. Maybe they were being rather immature about it, especially if their finances weren't right or things weren't stable for them. Maybe they were being rather immature. It does give an energy of someone that was like, being irresponsible and foolish. Okay. Spirit, what advice do you have for Divi with this energy that's coming towards Divi? What advice do you have for Divi, Spirit? Ooh. The Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay. The Judgment energy on the bottom, Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups. Clarify the Five of Pentacles as the advice for Divi. I want to clarify before I say it. Okay. This is your advice, Divi. Two of Wands in reverse in the death energy. Don't do it. Spirit's like, don't do it. So someone could be coming towards you, maybe even apologizing for maybe putting up a block. You know, they could be telling you that they're letting someone go, they're releasing someone from their past, whatever the case may be. With the Five of Pentacles energy, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers, I got the energy before I clarified that, you know, you should let this opportunity go. Like, thank you for the offer, but no thank you. Two of Wands energy in reverse is, you know, almost like an energy of staying put, like not something not going anywhere. With the Death energy on the bottom, it's because it's done. You know, it's like something that is done. Okay, so let's clarify the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Cups in reverse was on the bottom when I shuffled, so it's like manipulative, you know. Okay, the Ace of Cups. All right. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Cups is again in reverse. Someone's being manipulative because with the Hermit energy and the Six of Wands, maybe they're thinking about, you know, the success that they can have with you. It's like, especially because someone was kind of looking at you and, you know, with like a energy of envy, you know, a little bit like jealousy, you know. I don't say like jealousy, but it's more so like envy, you know. You give off ambitious and secure within, you know, yourself, and some, you know, you're giving off successful. And with the Hermit energy and the Six of Wands, is someone that's like thinking about maybe your success or the rewards they can have with you, and that could be, you know, the reason why they're coming through with this offer. But it's because of the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is someone that's, you know, playing games. So clarify the Lovers for Divi. Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. It's time to let it go. Let's push it away. It's time to push it away, to reject it. Okay, because maybe it caused you a lot of confusion and stress. Seven of Cups energy and the Nine of Swords. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ace of Swords energy and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like knowing clearly that this is going to just cause you, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. Like, it's just going to cause you to be like hung up. So, yeah. It feels like it's time for you to reject this, to push it away. Yeah, especially with the Judgment energy and the Eight of Swords, it's like because this decision is just going to keep you stuck in a way, limited, maybe stuck in that worry and stress. Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Okay, it's not something you would be happy with. So, and it didn't feel like it either. Okay, so that's what I have for you, David. V girl. You know what the energy is. You probably like, I know exactly what that is. So, follow your intuition. Moving on to Kristen. Are we here? Who's next? Bishop's at work, y'all. He said he might try to step in or jump in if he can. Whatever comes out. Absolutely. All right. All right. I keep going. I keep looking at this next time. Okay. All right. For Kristen spirit. For Kristen. It could be an energy of like clashing and resentment and anger. So with receptive and new beginnings, okay, spirit could be asking you to be receptive to something new, okay, or to a new beginning. Let's see. What message do you have for Kristen, Spirit? Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, please give a message that is clear and beneficial for Kristen at this time. Okay. Drifting because of shatter. So it says slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching. Okay. Because of shattered, damaged, brokenhearted, destroyed. Right? And then maybe you're getting some clarity as to why things have been delayed. Someone could be confessing something, you know, that they've been going through, or confessing, telling you about an upheaval in a way. Okay. All right. So if you are experiencing some drifting energy with someone, it could be because of them going through, maybe being brokenhearted in some way. Person Spirit. So someone could be looking at their family as like their safe space. Okay. But it being more so like them settling. So maybe they're being like pushed or challenged to come out of that energy of settling. Okay. The compromise is on the bottom. All right, let's see. Clarify drifting for Kristen. Why is drifting here? Slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching. For Kristen. Community. Look, so someone is slowly parting, disconnecting, or detaching from their community. Okay. Because someone definitely was like looking at their family or as like a safe space, but more so like just settling with like, you know, the comfort of like safe space. And I feel like they are being charged or challenged to like break that energy of settling because of perception. Yeah. And their deception when it comes to like being alone or by themselves is like, you know, yeah, it's like their perception of being by themselves is like flawed, or, you know, apply only how it fits. Okay. Why is shattered here? It's because of shattered. Why is shattered here? Damaged, broken hearted, destroyed. So someone is drifting or slowly parting from their community because of them being shattered. Okay. Rise above, drama, obstacles, pettiness, find the strength to rise. Okay. So someone could be experiencing some grief because of some drama, and they are slowly parting or disconnecting from family or their community. Right. And it's because of fertility. Okay. Fresh ideas manifest growth, plant your seeds. Okay. Healing. And this could be something they were hesitant to do. So they may be in the energy now where they want to grow or heal or be better. I don't know. Why is this message come out for Kristen Spirit? Drifting and community. Someone wasn't sure about going into a different direction. It's like not trusting in it. You know, that's definitely giving the energy of settling. You know, like I don't trust going into a different direction, so I'm just gonna stay here. You know, my comfort is here. You know. Okay. Why is drifting here with community for Kristen? Please make it clear. For Kristen. Okay. The devil and the sun. Okay. This is seeing something clearly. Okay. So someone is drifting from their community because of them seeing it clearly. Like, oh no, that's what it is. It ain't nothing good for me. It's toxic. Okay. Yep. The Four of Swords and the King of Wands, someone that's like, you know, maybe taking a step back. They could be planning. You know, it's like they're taking a step back. They planning like maybe their next move. Okay, especially with the King of Cups being next, is whatever their emotions was what was keeping them attached. You know, it's like the reason why they were holding on is like, you know, because of them being emotionally attached. You know, so someone is clearly seeing something as toxic and no good for them. Clarify drifting for Kristen. drifting in community. Why is this here for Kristen? The Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups, Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Seven of Wands on the bottom. So someone could have been in a long-term commitment or something they were already like established in. Okay. It's like my, my family, my security, like, especially with the energy of that was showing like someone settling in a situation, even though, knowing it probably wasn't the best for them. It's like someone is seeing it clearly now. Like it's not good. It's like seeing the toxicity in it, seeing that it's not good. This could be someone that was maybe overthinking things. Could be someone from your past with the Six of Cups energy, or someone you have fond memories with, or just memories with. Okay, they could be apologizing for the past. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because whatever they were in, this Ten of Pentacles, it like maybe stopped them from investing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Either an air sign was arguing with them or fighting with them in some way. But it's like whatever it is, it's like they're changing their perspective. Okay, I'm gonna go deeper. All right. Clarify, please, Spirit, the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Whatever someone was worried about before, okay. Whatever someone was worried about before is like something that they didn't want to let go. Okay. They were worried about like letting it go or abandoning it. They were concerned about that. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Kristen? Clarify the Seven of Cups for Kristen. The King of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I feel like someone was being emotionally manipulated. Okay. This could be someone that, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that is maybe like financially attached to someone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like if you had like a bond with them or they enjoy being with you, like this financial attachment could have made it like difficult to do so. Clarify this Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups for Kristen? Maybe they ghosted with the Hermit energy in reverse. Okay, this is like going into a shell. Okay. It's like, lack of attention, right? And Temperance. Yeah, they want to maybe balance that out. Okay. Because of the Empress in reverse, like things didn't progress, things didn't grow. There was no progress. Nothing was, growing because of someone like refusing change. And that's how it showed, it's like someone's like, no, I'm just gonna stay here. It's like even though the roof is falling, it's like, no, I'm just gonna stay here, All right. And clarify the Six of Cups energy. And clarify the Six of Cups energy. The Six of Swords. So whatever did transpire in the past between the two of you is like wanting to move things into a better state. Four of Cups in reverse, it's like seizing the moment. Because Four Cups in reverse, Four Cups upright, it's like you're pushing it away. You're not seeing the blessing in front of you. You're not interested. But in reverse, it's like, no, I am interested. Okay, so the message that may come through to you could be from someone that ghosted or went quiet, didn't show attention. It's like they're looking to balance things out with you, and move things into a better state. Okay, and it's because of this. I feel like this Ten of Pentacles that was maybe blocking things with the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles for Kristen. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles is what gave them the energy. It's definitely a masculine that gave them the energy of this is not the right time to make this decision. I can't do that, or yeah, it's like I can't do that. It's because the Ten of Cups in reverse, like things are chaotic right now. My family needs me or whatever. Okay, so someone is drifting away from the community because of them being shattered or brokenhearted or destroyed by some drama. Okay. Drama, obstacles, pettiness. Okay. Yeah. All right. Clarify the shattered energy for Kristen. Why shattered here? Okay. The Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So someone chose to go into a different direction, maybe off of like the strength of like guilt, It's like, no, it's like, okay. Or they're choosing to go in a different direction because of them feeling weighed down. And they feel like with the Wheel of Fortune energy on the bottom, it's like wanting change, okay? Whatever that's their family situation, Ten of Cups is like revealing something to them. The same way with the Sun card, it revealed to them that something was toxic, and that's why they are drifting away from the community. Okay, the family situation is revealing something to them. Okay, and that's why they're taking action to communicate. All right. If someone was, kind of going back and forth between two realities or two options or two, or just, whatever they were doing, Two of Pentacles, it's helping them realize, what they truly do want, Nine of Cups, So they're making a like conscious decision. Okay. Clarify shattered for Kristen. Maybe one more. One. It went in reverse. Okay. Sorry. Y'all know how I feel about cards that force their way on the floor. It went in reverse for purpose. Okay. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. So they're seizing the moment because of the Magician. Okay. And the Emperor. Okay. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. So you manifested it. Okay. So they or they did. Okay. But someone's seizing the moment because of it, of a manifestation, the Magician. Yeah. All right. So clarify this Two of Wands energy. What's Two of Wands? Make that clear. Okay. So Empress in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and Hierophant in reverse is like, like lack of potential, almost like a missed opportunity, delayed opportunity, because of someone, like choosing to like do something differently. It's almost like rebelling, Yeah. So this is why someone's choosing to go in a different direction, especially if things aren't progressing for them, things aren't growing, they're not getting better. They feel like they feel like almost as if they're experiencing an injustice. Okay. All right. Clarify this 10 of Wands. It's pushing against like what they are used to or know or whatever. Clarify this 10 of Wands. Ten of Wands. They can't take it no more. whatever they can't take it no more. The 10 of Wands clarified by the 9 of Wands. Okay. Like they're tired of it. Okay. Especially with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom, something that's not balanced, it's not fair. It's, someone is definitely giving too much. They can't take it no more. And this could be someone that's rather difficult to deal with. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's gonna be like a bully. Someone is like disrespectful. They could have been like rather closed off. They didn't say anything, or they've been kind of keeping it to themselves with the 2 of Swords. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's almost like someone feeling pressured, like almost like not wanting to argue with someone, like not wanting to have conflict, like wanting to avoid conflict. So someone is feeling shattered, damaged, brokenhearted, and destroyed, and it's because of this drama with Rise Above. Okay, so someone is choosing to go in a different direction, because they feel like things aren't moving for them. They're rebelling, and it's to seize an opportunity with the 4 of Cups. Yeah, someone's thinking about their future. They're thinking about life, like what's beyond what they call what's beyond. Clarify this 4 of Cups energy for Kristen. Yeah, it's definitely someone who's just like like trying to like avoid conflict or not argue or yeah. As clear as day, Kristen. Spirit's like they are releasing the fear of ending something. This is why the 4 of Cups is in reverse. They are seizing an opportunity because they are releasing the fear of ending something, right? And we already saw the energy here of someone that was like maybe holding on to something they were used to, comfortable with, felt secure with. Yeah. Yep. Because they clearly see Ace of Swords is unstable. This is not good. I can't do this no more. Somebody's like, I can't do this no more. It's like, I can't do this no more. Okay, the 9 of Wands is like, that's it. Clarifying the 10 of Wands, that's it. That's too much. That's way too much. That's way too much. And the Queen of Wands in reverse, you want to smack her. Okay, she's like, if the Queen of Wands in reverse, you want to smack her. Okay, and then the Queen of Swords in reverse is just a cold biatch. Okay, like someone was giving that. It could have been just closed off because they didn't want to deal with the arguments and stuff like that. But someone's like looking at it like, nah, this ain't good for me. Could be someone that's like just straight disrespectful. So that's what I have for you, Suge. I remember being told about this confession many times. Yeah, it's coming. Mm-hmm. That's when it happens. When you're not thinking about it, that's what happens. When you're like, moved on to something totally different. It's like, I wasn't even thinking about this no more. Well, here it is. Here it is. You're very welcome. I said thank you. Well, had them people here today? Did that message go out? Let's look at Facebook. But even Bishop not here today. He at work. Is the message out? It happens. Some days we be here like long, and then some days we won't be here at all. I'm okay with it. I don't be on social media, right? So I only post on social media when I'm going live. Like, and when I post Talk to Me Tuesday on social media or like Facebook, I don't actually have to go on Facebook to do that. I can post it through this platform. So my use of social media is like almost non-existent because I barely even check my messages on Facebook or Instagram. Like I don't get no notifications. I turn the notifications off. So I have to I just opened up my Facebook just now to see if the feed was there. I had like 20 messages. Ooh, influences. Because of rejection. I'll clarify that in a second. Well, it was a short night. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I will be back on here. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I might do a collective tomorrow. And probably do the weekend on Thursday. But I'll be back. Thank you for being here. Miss you guys already. Bye.